All right, hello everybody, and welcome to another one shot. Can I just say, this one is gonna be a card game. Honestly, I think card games are one of the things that I do play on occasion, to say the least of things here. Maybe not on stream, but definitely personal. I saw that this game had a demo, and I was like, you know what, it will be perfect to try to play. So how's it gonna go down? I played a couple runs so far, and it's got a couple opinions, but let's just jump right into it, and let's just check out the demo here. You can check the demo in the link below if you're on YouTube. If not, then you just gotta search it up on Steam, I guess. Yeah, for the demo, you have access to the raid mode, which is the thing that I've found most interesting. We're just going with the base thing, just so that people get a general idea of like, oh, this is how the game flows. But as you can probably tell, there's a lot of characters. I think if you own the game, you can play all the different characters below. But since we're only doing the demo, we have a limited access of characters. But even then, I mean, even with just a couple characters, I mean, it's kind of crazy. But you can definitely see the potential of like mixing and matching your decks with different type of play style, depending on the person, I guess. But we're gonna be doing the roguelike mode of the game. And just like any roguelike, you gotta choose like what you want. I'm too scared to do apocalypse mode, at least for our first run, man. So instead, I'm just going to upgrade my hero slot. Hero slots are basically... Well, I mean, we'll jump into it. Because we're not doing the tutorial, right? So we're not doing the full tutorial experience. We're going to run it through. It's going to be okay, everybody. To say the least of things here. But there's monsters that you fight with. I do think this one's a little bit more RNG heavy than I would like, to say the least of things here. But you know, it's just how this game goes. I mean, I guess it's called roguelike for a reason here. But you have 3 different characters. These characters have different perks associated with them. This guy starts with 10 shield. This guy gets extra crit chance, and this robot, I honestly don't know what this robot does. I mean, I know what it says is heals the HP 1, but what the hell does +3 max mana mean? Like, I have no idea. To be honest with you. I guess maybe if you play the tutorial, Hunter, maybe you'll know. Whatever, man. With that being said, though, I mean, well, the different slots that you get are different hexagons, as you can probably see. I don't know how I feel about it being outside, but the different hexagons are different abilities that you can equip to your character, so they can do different things. So you know, this guy doesn't have to do like the shield, like we can give this to that thing, or vice versa. Obviously, you know, since this guy emphasizes shield, this guy is a more of an attacker, and this is a more of a support, I guess, the shield attack and freaking thing. But you pick your abilities beforehand. You can also have potions in the roguelike mode. You do start off with a bunch of potions, which is kind of nice, just because it does, I guess, control the randomness a little bit. But so this is what I'm talking about, the randomness. So depending on this enemy, right? He can attack any of these 3 dudes. Let's say we attack like this dude or that dude. That's gonna affect what you call it, our ability to use mana, because at the end of the day, we won't have 1 mana at the start of the turn, which I thought was kind of interesting, just because 1 mana really does not go like, it does not go far, to say the least of things. Especially as you fight more complex situations. I don't like that you start with 1 mana, just because it feels a little bit limiting. But maybe that's just me. Also, it can fall into the RNG thing. Let's say there's 2 of them and we're getting attacked. You're going to have to eat some damage, which is... I don't like that. Because I do think you do get more points by... What do you call it? Well, go on the offensive, right? I mean, you got to attack at the end of the day here. But the general gist of the game is that we have 3 characters and we got to clear through multiple things. I think in the demo, you can only clear 1 floor, but in the actual game, you can clear up to like 4 floors in total, is how I get it. So you can actually see your deck go pretty far down the line here. Now, granted, your deck only has a certain amount of thing, right? Certain amount of stats. So you can't really build like very complex deck, but you can do some synergies though. So this guy's again attacking this guy, and this guy gets a natural 10 shield, so that means that's free low, brother. Also, the die is kind of pre-roll for you, so it's not as much guessing, I guess. There must be a time based. I don't know. I don't know how the score is calculated. I think it's definitely time based. But after every fight, it gives you 3 options that you can pick from, and this is where the fun begins. Basically, as what do you call it? Deal damage equal to block to target enemy. Oh wow, that's really good. Interesting. I do like this ability, but I mean, this one seems pretty good too, honestly. And I don't really understand this one. I guess I kind of understand it, but at the end of the day, it's just like, we like buffs. We like buffs, don't we, folks? Yeah, $100, we're not going to be doing much. So you get currency. That currency you can then translate to the shop and stuff like that. I don't know why, but you have access to the shop beforehand, which I think it's interesting to say at least the things here, because, you know, like, you do spend your money in the shops and do stuff with it. So this one's an RNG fight, and I think this one's not an RNG fight. So we're gonna skip. I play a little bit of it, so I understand like which one's kind of RNG-ish. At least RNG to your favor. Actually, this one's actually not to a favor, actually, because this one can, depending on who he hits, it can be actually a little bit problematic. All right, actually, this is perfect. Just because which guy he does 15 damage. So let's say if he targets this guy, then we're gonna have to take damage. And if we take damage, you know, it kind of drives me crazy a little bit. Just because just like any roguelike card game that you play, their healing is very limited. This guy only heals for 1, and then I think there was another artifact that heals you pretty early for some health. But this is actually a really great combination, though. Just because, oh, it actually adds the shield into a thing too. Let's go. So that's actually the perfect first turn RNG. Actually, I guess then again, all the fights are kind of RNG-ish now. Now that I look at it, I feel like this game really has a lot of RNG that can happen, which I don't know. Some people might be like, that's a good thing. I think that's a bad thing personally. So in this case, instead of spending 2 mana, we're gonna spend 2 mana either way. We gotta spend 2 mana shielding or 2 mana and, you know, like, or 1 mana doing damage, 1 mana shielding. I think that's more definitely better. And also, as I said, the game pre-calculates your things before you. So if you see these things glowing, that means there's a crit chance staggered in there, which is very nice, just because it tells you how much damage, exactly how much damage you're doing, rather than you have to play the guessing game of, oh, did we get the crit or not? I definitely like that. I think that feature in the game, really great quality of life, which, you know, we like quality of life here, folks. This guy's got a freaking big damage. So as you saw, the weapons. Yeah, that thing's not crit. So we want to do the crit basically. Oh, nice, we got double crit. Let's fucking go. Unfortunately, our block does not hold over to the next turn, so we gotta deal with that. But, you know, that's fine. Similar thing. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And then our dude is just gonna go freaking ham. But yeah, I think the art style, the animations are really great. I think my biggest gripe so far, in at least playing the game, is that it feels kind of slow. Because there's, you know, a lot of animation, a lot of this thing and stuff like that, you know, like eye candy, that it kind of slows down the little thing a little bit. So I guess if you're more of into a speed, I like speed, then it can be. See, this word, I don't really like this. I like this, but I also don't really like this because it's RNG. So like, I guess then again, like, you control the RNG-ness, right, of the game, I guess, sort of. I mean, you can pick builds that are RNG based, or you can go with more solid builds. I honestly don't like, what do you call it, the RNG-ness, because I feel like sometimes it's out of your control, right? Like, let's say if that block goes into your character, that can be really clutch, but I don't think it's a high tier card to say the least of things here. We should definitely buy this thing. That thing's definitely worth it. 15 damage is honestly kind of nice. Shield Slam, another Shield Slam would be kind of cool too, just because it's free 0 damage mana. So the Granny gives you potion, and this guy gives you artifacts. We're gonna go for the artifacts one, just because I know I like artifacts, man. You can go for relics or rare skill. Personally, for me, I think relics are very key. Gratitude, the relic that he gives you is always going to be the same. I don't think these guys stack, right? I don't know. I don't think these piggy stacks. I think I'm gonna do this just because I know I'm gonna reroll a lot. So just making the reroll. I guess then again, like you can every time you reroll, it resets per turn. So like you can reroll at least once. This guy, I legitimately we don't do enough damage to like fight that guy. To be honest with you, I'm just trying to see because I want to buy that +0 shield just because I think it's a worthwhile investment. Especially since, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. I'm buying it. Now, luckily though, all cards, I'm gonna call them cards, man, because maybe they're not called cards or something like that, but you know, for all intents and purposes, they're cards. All cards, what you may call it, are they're interchangeable. So like, just because this guy started with this ability doesn't mean like he has to be stuck with this ability, right? Because I can give this ability to this guy, and then vice versa. So it's actually kind of nice, so you can interchange them. And you know, again, like different parties have different effects. We're gonna play this guy, even though I think we're gonna get our own a little bit. But we'll see. I try to control as much RNG as possible, but at the end of the day, you know, when RNG is built into the game, you kind of just gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. Anyways, so relics, they're active when they're in your inventory, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to like equip them, which is kind of nice, just because you have very limited amount of slots at the beginning of the game, right? So, and look at that shit. It's already paying dividends. So this guy, he casts an ability that basically increases the amount of damage the enemy can do. Luckily, I think after you get damage, it resets the stack, which is kind of nice. Just because, you know, taking a bunch of damage is not fun. Oh shit. That only does 10. That does 10. That's gonna do 10. So they're all gonna do 10. So we should probably instead use the shield to shield up this guy, and then do a massive hit on that guy. Oh, and we get a crit too. The crit basically just doubles the damage, which is very nice. Just because, you know, as you can probably tell, we did a huge chunk of damage there, man. So he's attacking this guy, which is actually really nice, just because this guy starts with a default 10. So that means I can just tunnel vision the crap out of this guy. I only have 2 mana, so that kind of sucks. What is this? 10? What is this? Also 10? So I guess we might as well just try to do as much damage as possible here. But one thing I do gotta commend though, the music is really on point. I really like the music in this game. He's taking 15, so we actually will need to do a block me. And block me. I don't think it matters if you're the enemy. Oh wait, there's double whale. I'm stupid, bro. I misconstrued this ability. Whoops. But yeah, we're getting the debuff first because he adds damage. So this guy's gonna do more damage if we let him live. So I'm gonna whale this guy. But yeah, I definitely do think like the early game though is kind of slow. I guess then again, it's just similar to like any build or any time you play these types of games where like your build needs time to pop off basically. So it can feel a little bit tiresome, especially, you know, since like a lot of these early game fights, like realistically speaking, you're not doing a lot of damage. But alright, getting to the fight without taking any damage is very nice. Oh, gamer score! I'm guessing there's probably a speed mechanic where like you want to take the least amount of turns to like get to where you want to go, but when a hero gains block from an active skill, deal 10 damage to an enemy. Interesting. The first damage skill from each turn from this hero has a 100% crit chance. Very interesting. I do like energy overload, but I guess, you know, I'm a simple man. I see red. I'm gonna pick red. Okay. Since this thing. Wait, holy shit! This guy's like a shield god, man. I'm just looking at this shit. There's a lot of builds too, which is what I really like, just because there's a lot of like combinations that you can go with. Do I want to try elite fight right now? I don't think our deck is really that strong. Block. That's useful, but no, it's not that useful. I really don't like cards that only apply at the start or like a specific amount of time, because that means that slot is going to be useless going into like the next couple battles. I don't really like this. Oh, this only removes all debuff, actually. This is actually really useful. It's expensive. Eh. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but I'm not seeing it, man. The thing is that my shield hero already maxed out. This is also really good for the shield hero. $70 with a 50% chance of crit. We'll take it. I mean, we do need a big like damage dealing kind of thing. I can reroll one more time. Yeah. There's a lot. I don't know. There's a lot of RNG that personally for me, I think it's awful. All right, you know what? Fuck it, man. We either go big or we go home, right? Well, this run might not. Oh Lord, we're gonna get debuffed to Kingdom Come. I guess one other mechanic that you can know about is that you can actually disengage from a battle. So like, let's say we go into a fight and you're like, I don't want to do it, man. I think we're gonna get dumpstered on. We can actually just go and then do another battle. But I do think I'm actually gonna do the elite because I think it's gonna be fun. Fuck it, you know? I mean, hey man, you either go big or you go home. It's my philosophy. Even if our deck is kind of horrendous right now, I think it'll be fun. So I definitely do think that all the supporting slimes got to go first, just because at the end of the day, those guys are gonna be the problematic children, to say the least of things here. And they're relatively... Oh my god, we're taking so much damage! So I gotta reduce the damage from this kid first. Who's damaging you right now? Can we get lethal on that guy? This guy... Think we can get lethal on at least one of them? Oh. Oh no! Oh my god, you should read! I think my biggest problem is that I don't read. So because we did that, I mean, either way, I think oh yeah. I mean, now two of us is taking damage, which is kind of awful, but you know, shit. Oh, you know, you can't. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's not good. Oh Lord, I think we bit off more than we can chew in this one, son. Okay, so the main boss then is what we need to target. Oh Lord, we're gonna get fucking bodied right now. Holy shit. Well, that is very bad. Holy shit, this guy is getting absolutely destroyed right now, dog. Fuck. And this is why I say, man, they give you no mana. Oh, Lord. Alright, note to self. I don't think this one's fucking doable, man. This guy's not even attacking, by the way. Oh, okay. We got hard countered by this one, man. What? Yeah, we're fucked. Yep. We're gonna get one dub, Ski, okay? Okay, I guess then again, you know, I haven't seen that raid yet, so you know, it's good to see a couple of the monsters. A couple of the monsters, I feel like, especially the elites, they can go off, man. To say the least of things here. I well, let's do an upgrade slot. But yeah, as I said, you know, I guess then again, sometimes you gotta know when your deck has scaled or not. And, you know, it's my first couple time play this game, so it's hard to tell, like, when we scaled, I guess. To say the least things. Because obviously, you know, I definitely get into a situation where we chew more than we can do, to say the least of things here. I don't know if damage mitigation is honestly that good of an idea. Or is it better just to go balls to the walls? Because if you do damage mitigation, then you don't want to take damage. I don't honestly. I'm not entirely sure what calculates to a score at the end of the day. But then again, this shows your decision making, right? Like, are we good at decision making? I mean, we could also attack. Oh wait, we missed lethal. That's bad. Sometimes, like, I make the play. It's like a pre-chess, right? I make the pre-move in the brain, and then, you know, like, I don't do the math, and then, you know, we miss lethal by one turn there. Not bad. I mean, no one took any damage. Honestly, my prioritization, for people wondering, is not to take any damage. To try to minimize damage intake as much as possible here. I do like Rage. Rage basically adds additional damage, which is very useful. As a card, I think Rage is definitely one of the more useful ones, to say the least of things here. Can we let's check the shop actually real quick to see if we have anything worthwhile, especially since getting those early game temple cards it's gonna be very important for us to scale. 40 damage, blast wave. What the first equip this hero casts each turn also deals additional damage to 5. Chop refresh is pretty nice. I'm gonna buy that one first. Actually, you know, in hindsight, maybe we should buy the card first, because the card has more impact. To say the least of things here. That Bomba guy, I don't think we can, like, with our early game deck, I just don't see us dealing enough damage to that to, like, puncture through. I guess that's why you maybe want to go for a relic or like an upgraded skill. I still like the upgraded slot just because that just gives you more flexibility in terms of like how you want to build out your characters. Which is why we go for the extra slot, just because the extra slot lets us go. Okay, so we actually got good RNG this time because one of the enemies actually attacked one of our dudes. So this just guarantees that we're not going to take any damage this fight. So this guy buffs these two guys with 50, which means this guy has to go before he can attack anybody. But obviously, as you go out and tell with RNG wise, I mean, I guess I'm glad that we didn't take any damage. But you know, there are times where like they attack this guy and this guy, and you can't really do anything about it, which is what pisses me off. Just because you can't control that RNG, right? For the most part. Which means you're just stuck with it, basically. Oh, I still don't know. I definitely think damage mitigation, though. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overvaluing damage mitigation. Anyways, we're gonna go for the buffing build first, because at the end of the day, homie's got a buff. And now with that guy gone, that means these guys are gonna lose their shield. Yep, on the following turn. So that means we're gonna be able to go for face. Let's just make sure that we don't have lethal, because again, like I am notorious. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Okay, good. We're going for the right guy. Might as well. I mean, like, you don't get to keep your mana in between rounds, so you definitely want to spend all of your mana if you can. That's actually perfect. I'm just glad the enemy can't quit. Not quit. What do you call it? Crit. Because if they can, man, that just adds a whole another layer of like pain. Apply 10 to a hero. This game deals 5 per cast. I like this, but this is just free. You know what I'm saying? And like, I do want to control the RNG as much as possible. Go over to the shop real quick, dog. Oh, hi, Lecter. Thank you. Wait, Cut. We're doing another demo. Demo like gameplay right now. We're playing a card like or roguelike. A card like roguelike game. Or actually no, a card roguelike game. There we go. Holy shit, that was hard. That's some tongue twister shit, man. I saw that it had a demo, and I was like, bro, I'm a simple man. You have a demo, I'm gonna check it out. Firstly, I like the shopkeep over the granny. Nothing wrong, granny, but I have full potions already. I can't really fit any more, so I'd rather get a relic, or I guess you can get money and a rare skill from this guy. I'm gonna get piggy bank. I like the piggy bank. I mean, honestly, piggy bank, maybe it's a long-term scaler, and we're in a short-term kind of build, but it's whatever, man. Because the demo only lasts, what do you call it? Oh, damn. Which one? I think this one's going to be pain in the butt, but this one definitely is going to... It's not a pain in the butt after turn 1, but there's RNG turn 1, which is what... Yo, I'm going to go for this one. I'm sorry. Even though it's a longer fight, I think it's a safer, less RNG-ish kind of thing. You get this, you go to the bottom right, and then I am happy with what we currently got. And also, it just has good music, okay? I gotta admit, it has banger. The music, it's good. Which is very nice. But now the real question is, honestly, I just like Rage. I think Rage is honestly much better, just because it's a good investment because you do more damage in the long run. Especially if we're not taking any damage. We got really good RNG this time around. Ooh. This should be 80, right? Todd, it just fucking works. I love synergies. So that thing, it's a guaranteed crit. If he has shield, this guy starts with automatically 10 shields. So it's an automatic guaranteed crit. They don't make it any better. They don't make it like this anymore. Okay, I'm starting to see that, you know, like maybe this deck has some elite potential. Because we can actually do damage and not sit around and then roll over and die, brother. Okay, I do like Endless Assault. I do think Endless Assault is pretty good, especially for a guy who does crit. And also, because this guy has a 20% built-in crit chance, that means that's 70%, which is, you know, it's not 0, but it's still pretty high, yo. And then we gotta hit the shop, man. Okay, I'm a shop fiend. I do think for scaling purposes, you do want to hit the shop. Last wave. I'm gonna reroll that. It seems okay-ish, but for me, it's too much of a loser mentality. We're here to win, basically, is what I'm trying to say. This seems okay. 140 divided by 4. Sorry, we're gonna have to do math here, man. That's like 35 damage per mana, which is pretty high, honestly. But it costs so much mana, though, man. Like, honestly, I think flexibility. I value flexibility over anything. Oh, let's fucking go! Turns into piercing. Okay, I like this. Oh shit, I like them both, man. Damn. What do I do, man? I like them both. Oh, well, luckily the shop stays, so I'm gonna buy this, and then what do you call it? We can come back. We can come back to the shop and buy the rest of the thing because the shop doesn't change. So it's actually very nice. I don't think we're gonna fight the Spectre. I know I said we're gonna go hard, but I do think fighting the Spectre is guarantee certain death because they do like 10 damage. I gotta do thinky here, man. We're gonna take a lot of damage. So the Spectre, the gimmick with him is that you don't want to attack his slime because the slime is going to do more damage if you attack them. So you want to concentrate your damage on, like, what do you call it? One guy. That one guy! Bro, my guy is gonna take so much goddamn tapes. Okay, you should definitely shield this guy. And honestly, man... Ah, fuck, it's random. Oh, that's painful. We might have bitten off more than true. Honestly, this is my first time getting this guy, and we get 2 L's? Like, really? That's insane. Holy shit. You know what's more insane? This fucking guy, dude. He's gonna destroy me. This is not good. I think we're fucked. Yeah, I don't know how worth it is, honestly. We might not survive, fellas. Well, first of all, use a heal potion, die. Damn. All right, we're definitely not gonna get out of this one. That's crazy. This is turn 3 boss, man. I'm just trying to figure out. Well, this guy needs a shield, or else it's gonna be lethal. I'm stupid. He can't do damage because he does 10 damage back, which means that might be lethal, basically. Oh, Lord. I definitely think this boss battle might have been a mistake. Well, hey, man. Sometimes you just gotta make bad decisions. Oh, God. Holy shit, we're almost dead. Can't lethal him. We gotta try to reduce damage right now. I made a mistake, to say the least of things here. I knew he was gonna be hard. I did not think he was gonna be this hard. I definitely think we start with this. How much damage do you do back? 10 back? Ah, but that only killed the boss, but that doesn't kill, like, the enemy. Oh, that's bad. Give this man a G heal real quick. And we can't lethal any of these guys. Okay, honestly, we got through it. We got through it, okay? Now, some might say that was definitely not worth it. And I'm definitely in the camp of, like, I don't know if that was worth it, y'all. Alright, so first we gotta eliminate those that are attacking me right now. So, like... Fuck you. Fuck that guy. Fuck this guy. Holy. Okay, that was definitely questionable. I don't think that's how you're supposed to approach that boss fight. But that's the way we did it, so... I guess so be, man. That wasn't worth it, though. At the beginning of your turn, each hero heals 20% of the unblocked damage received last turn. At the beginning of your turn, each hero heals 20% of the unblocked damage received last. That's a losing mentality, man. I mean, this is good, but we need to win now, basically. This is okay. It's not. Oh man. We are very unlucky, to say the least of things here. I am now concerned about the longevity of this run. To say the least of things here, we're definitely gonna have to hit up Granny, as is all it's gonna go. Oh my god, fuck this Shinobi bastard. No! I'll buy that. We'll buy this. I do like crippling speeds because that's an offensive ability. I do like personal shield. Okay, we bought a lot there. Okay, so this ninja bastard, he's a real bastard. He is. And I guess one thing you can do is actually interchange your deck. So like, I want to pay a personal shield. This is actually useless in this battle because the guy only has 10 HP, right? So it's kind of useless. We like the strikes. I don't think crippling strike is gonna do much here. Big attack is not gonna do much. A big attack, we can use it more frequently. Nah, I'm okay. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. No, no, I'm not okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't know. I definitely want Reflector, just because Reflector is good. I actually think the big attack is better. I might call me crazy. But we just need to start hitting this fucker, basically, is how it's gonna go. Because he has 20 dodge, so this is why I say some of the fights, they're very like, it takes a long time to get it to solve, because it's just like, well, this little fucker, his gimmick is that he just has a lot of dodge. Holy fuck. Are you doing how much damage? Okay, 20. That's a little bit better, but not by much. Damn, I don't want to take any damage right now. That's very annoying. That's really annoying that we were doing just enough. Damn. This is really bad. Oh, Lord. He's doing a lot. 14, 28, 30. So we need 30. Alright, thank God. Honestly, RNG kind of lucked out on our favor there, finally. Jesus. Oh, he lethal himself! What a noob! What a noob! Oh, we're kind of limping, though. Like, we really did too much damage to ourselves. Oh, holy, dude. That's huge. And this is why I say I need more goddamn slots, man. I need more slots. Oh, wait, I have a free slot right there. Okay. I mean, do I want to sell this? It's a rare. I mean, extra crit chance is always nice. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, unfortunately, dude, I do think it is in our best interest to go to Granny and, like, get some pot from this lady. I want to make a heal. We took a lot of damage, honestly. Oh shit, it's the boss. Oh shit. Oh, that's gonna make it very difficult, to say at least a thing here. Unfortunately, I don't think you can combine. Actually, let's try it out real quick. Ugh. I gotta admit, the deck building in this one is not that good. Heal my guy real quick. I do think having an 8 armor passive is probably going to be good going into this fight. An extra 20% crit chance with rage is good. Damn, I like I like both of his abilities, honestly. So this just makes it 90% guaranteed to crit. Oh. Honestly, this was not as huge as I thought. I mean, we're going into the final fight, so like we should really like, you know, basically push it to the limit is how it's gonna go here, man. All right, chop. All right. Let's just probably go see what Granny has. Useful? If only we could do something with... Oh, whack-a-mole, bro. That counters the other guy. I just realized whack-a-mole. Yeah, whack-a-mole. I feel like will counter the thingy, the guy that did 10 million damage to us. All right, so this is absolutely useless. I'm gonna spend my last currency here because this is the final boss fight for us in the demo. In the actual game, it is in early access right now. Holy shit! Wait a minute. What the hell? She got some nutty pots. But yeah, in the early access version, how do I have 4? I mean, this is useful, but like realistically speaking, it's not that useful. Oh, but it's gonna be so slow though, man. I did not get the card that I wanted, to say the least of things here, so we gotta roll. Yes! No! I gotta sell something. Alright, this is very useful because it's gonna go towards the plan here. What's the plan? We're gonna be building a lot of rage because we're not gonna be able to beat the fight, man. We're not gonna be able to do enough damage is the problem here. So actually, fuck the crit chance. Trick this thing in, or trick the passive block because it's always useful to have more block, I guess. And then I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't see us digging ourselves out of the deficit, to say least of things here. Oh, I played myself, brother. This lady, honestly, I definitely think the first option is the best. There's 3 different options. You can basically pick whatever debuff you want to get. This one just means enemy does 5 extra damage against you. So I definitely think it's the best because the bottom one, you get stunned for 2 turns, which is catastrophic. The middle one, I forgot what the middle one is, but I didn't really like it. I think the top one is definitely the best out of all the situations here. But this injury is kind of fucked, to be honest with you. So I have played this before, so I kind of know that she has 3 stages, just like a Dark Souls boss. They got goddamn 3 stages, dog, which is very annoying. Which one's attacking us? It's this one. And that's why starting with additional block is actually kind of useful. We're not gonna use our mana this turn. Oh wait, they damaged themselves! I guess we're not gonna use this turn. I'm gonna avoid damage. We could probably perfect this boss, honestly. Wait, I gotta make sure to hit the right one, because if we hit the wrong one, that'll be big oofa. I'm a simple man. We're gonna rage against the machine. No, we're gonna rage. So I definitely think for the first stage, you basically want to send this stage buffing up your dudes. Because the more you buff up your dudes, the stronger your dudes are going to be, you know? So it's definitely very useful to use this time to, rather than engage, you know, like do as much damage as possible, you're just going to chill, dog. Because as long as this guy's not able to hit you, and he's actually hitting himself, why are you hitting yourself, man? Dude, we're hard countering this guy so bad, dude. I definitely think the extra block is definitely helping, though. Which one's doing damage? You? Oh, damn. That dude, they used all my mana. Okay. Okay, that was a big oopsie. Always gonna rage. Oh. Not lethal. That's lethal. Oh wait, did we attack the wrong guy? Whoops. Whatever. I mean, this one again, like our main job here is just to build up our crit. I don't know how much we're gonna build it up by. Definitely don't want to trigger him just yet. Yeah, honestly, man, you can just do whatever, man. I'm just gonna keep buffing myself and getting ready for stage 2 and 3. Honestly, it's still kind of crazy that they go through like 3 different stages, man. It's honestly kind of ridiculous. And this is why I wanted to get deadly focus, because I know going to this last fight that it's gonna be a pain in the dick is how it's gonna go, to be honest with you. I think we're gonna do it one more time in terms of wait for the reset for the buff. So I'm not so inclined to go straight to the fight here. I guess this is the nice part about having multiple runs under my belt. I kind of know what to expect here. I'm gonna wait one more buff period. I definitely think it's definitely in the best interest here, especially to avoid damage. So we're gonna attack her next turn because we already wasted all of our mana buffing. So I'm gonna make sure that, you know, like the next turn. I don't even know why I call it her. It's an it probably. I don't even know, man. Anyways, so how much damage is this gonna do? 55. So realistically speaking, I should probably kill it with this thing then. But that is mana intensive though. Whatever. That's a little bit mana intensive because of the fact that we're basically going to trigger the next fight. Nice, it did crit. Let's go. Oh, it didn't crit. Fuck! I wasted my mana potion then. Oh, I should have waited. What are you doing? You're gaining block right now? Well, first of all, we rage against the machines. And then second of all, I'm going to end your career. I could probably lethal you next turn. So I'm actually not going to use any more than we have to here. We're actually going to save mana. That's lethal. Not lethal. That's lethal. This does 70 damage times 2. This is 140. Oh, wow. Son, you're checkmated, man. Sometimes if you know you're going into a fight, it makes life way oh, what the fuck? Why are you hitting my... Why are you still hitting my dudes? That's a kind of a miscalculation. Five, 6. That's a little bit of miscalculation there, but I mean, we still take no damage. Yo, this boss is gonna get hella checkmated, bro. We should definitely always rage, I think. Now, can we do enough damage to get lethal? It honestly depends on whether or not this thing crits or not. It did crit. No! Really? Oh my god, thank you, potions. Thank you, potions! Easy. Oh, right. So again, because this is a demo, we only get access to the first floor, so we only get to play up to, you know, whatever the first floor has. But yeah, that was calculated. I mean, like, I definitely knew my win condition, to say the least of things. And I guess then again, it did come down to a lot of RNG. There we go. This is what I'm saying, man. Everything's just RNG, man. I don't really like this. I don't think this is really that good, but you know, it's okay. Oh shit, that's nice. I'd rather have that, man. Jesus. But yeah, so this the. Oh, I thought kill for some reason. It was the KIA for some reason. But yeah, that's the demo. That's the base of the demo. As you can probably tell, if you buy the game, this is what you get access to. Obviously, one thing that you got to keep in mind is that this game is in early access, so a lot of the features that they want to go, you know, it's not in the game yet. But from like what's there and like the demo itself, like I definitely think this is a really solid game. I definitely think for me personally, I like to wait for the game, let the game cook basically. But I mean, from what is there, it's really solid. The two primary gripes that I have with the game is, well, I mean, one is the RNG, but then again, you know, you say that with any roguelike. But in this one in particular, I feel like there's really not much you can do, particularly with certain, I guess, characters and stuff like that. I guess then again, you know, like, it is actually not as punishing, Hunter, as you think, because, you know, like, again, like, you can pull back from battle, so you don't have to commit yourself into like a losing battle unless you're an idiot. And, you know, like, you know, I can be a certified idiot a couple of times, especially making like mistakes in terms of choosing the wrong thing. So I definitely think it's not as punishing as other roguelikes, because you can literally go check out the battlefield and be like, you know what, I don't really like it, I'm gonna pull out and do another fight. So, but it still kind of sucks though, because I feel like, again, some of the fights, if you especially if you try to do damage list, you will enter a situation where you will take damage. Like, there's just no way about it, just because of how the mana system works, which, you know, you only start with 1, which is very, very painful, to say the least of things here. And then the second gripe, I'm trying to think of the second gripe. Actually, you know, if I don't remember, it was really that important to begin with. think so. I think the pros definitely out. Well, I mean, I guess the second one will probably be it's in early access, right? So like the game's not completed yet, so you know, like yeah, let it cook. I definitely do think early access it's a double-edged sword, right? Because this is what the product that you're gonna really release in the game that the people are gonna play, and you know, like first impression matters. I definitely think so. But from what is there so far, I mean, like they have definitely cooked. Oh, the second gripe. I think it's kind of slow, which can be a good or bad thing depending on your perspective. For me, I definitely think a couple of the fights. Then again, you know, it's probably our build is maybe our build is slow instead of the game is slow. But I feel like a couple of the fights definitely, like the ninja fight, where like you can't really do much except for you just gotta hit that mother trucker a lot, and you know that does not seem that fun in all honesty. But then again, you know, I guess if you go into that particular fight, you probably want to take a lot of the. You want to probably change up your deck more than just keeping it static. I guess I think that's the one. Maybe that's why a couple of the fights feel very awkwardly slow. Of course, a couple of the elite fights feels really difficult. I definitely think we got the more harder but elite fights, to say the least of things, in this particular run. But I don't know. I guess there's a little disconnect, I guess, between how you're supposed to approach a fight. Because again, like I guess it's to know the enemy. I guess then again, know the enemy, know yourself, and then in a million fights, you will never lose, probably. But what you call it? At least for me personally, right now, what I'm feeling about it is it's kind of slow. Especially depending on like the enemies that you face. Actually, a lot of the enemies that you face is really like, well, you have enough mana, you don't. Well, then you know, go wait until you get enough mana to launch your attack. But I could also be because we're playing a very defensive playstyle too, which that definitely goes into, you know, like the slowness of the thing, right? But I don't know, it's just very like your mana is just so hard limited at the beginning. Like at first, like I feel like for the first couple of turns you have to defend unless you want to take damage, and you know, like that damage, and unless you got a relic, there's a relic that heals you, but that relic is not guaranteed. So like I'm not really sure how it's supposed to feel about that. Maybe it's the deck composition. You know, first time playing the game, so our deck comp is definitely not the best, to say the least things. But it definitely feels slow, at least for me personally. Which I would think it as a negative, just because, you know, like fights can drag on, or if you know that you gotta scale, then you know, like you gotta do what you gotta do, right? You gotta pause a couple turns scaling, and it's just not as fun, to say the least of things. But it guarantees that you get, I guess, you know, you limit the randomness, I guess, especially that last fight, right? Like that last fight, we can just go boss the walls and, you know, like start doing massive damage in the first stage. But I knew that if we did that, we're gonna get fucked in the other two stages. So that's why we took the first stage very slow, to say the least of things here. And also our deck, I guess that again, our deck doesn't really pop off. And in the demo, you only get to see the first floor. In the non-demo, I believe there's one more floor above it, right? Actually, I think there's more. But needless to say, though, I mean, for what it offers, I definitely think the demo. I mean, the main point of the demo is to drum up interest in the game, and it's definitely interesting, to say the least of things. So what should I call it? I think the demo it gets a thumbs up for me, man. You can check out the demo yourself in the description below. And you struggle with these games, what do you call it? It's nice. I like card games. I like roguelike card games, and I definitely think the demo encapsulates like this game pretty well. For me, I love these games just because sometimes you figure out when you figure out your first deck, it's the most like this is how it's supposed to be played. And of course, you know, like there's, especially with these type of roguelike games, there's multiple decks, right? So like you can go and, you know, play whatever deck style you want, especially with this game. I think this game asks for you even more deck style, just because there's not just, you know, a finite character. Well, there's a finite characters, but there's a lot, which means you can go through a lot of different combinations and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I mean, I play Hearthstone in its inception, but after a while, I just gave up, you know, especially it's just like I gotta mint the decks and then I gotta build particular deck archetypes. I definitely like the more PvE style rather than PvP, because PvP, again, like playing against humans and stuff like that, they're hell. Okay. If you're wondering why, well, why don't you play PvP, Hunter? I don't know, man. It's just like who can grind the most in PvP, and I'm like, I'm okay, man. I'd rather have a chill play sesh, you know, and not go too hardcore. Which is why I generally like to play these type of card games, just because, you know, you're not playing against other players, right? You're playing against NPCs and stuff like that. I think we did Across the Obelisk. I forgot what the Book of Demons is called, but we played that one also on stream during the 3 weekend. That was really good. I know the like one of the games is called Book of Demons. I forgot what the hell the other version of that is called. But I mean, this one's PvE. Like, you know, you go at your own pace, right? You get to pick with, you know, however you want to go with, I guess. Let's try a different character. You know, we've been picking the, what you may call it. There's a couple of characters that we can play with. What are you, a shield? I guess Boop. You're staying on, Boop. Why not? I mean, we've been streaming like a little bit low to say the amount of to say the least amount of things here. And, you know, I guess before we leave, I want to see what Apocalypse mode enabled. Just because I think it's gonna be interesting. And I like to give my extra slot to the attacker rather than defender or like the other guy. I mean, the other guy probably more useful. But with this card game, I mean, it checks all the boxes, right? It got good music. It got good art style, a unique art style too. I mean, I got unique mechanics. It is on the slower side, but, you know, I mean, it's still pretty nice though. I definitely think it checks all the boxes that I would say goes really well. And also, come on, cute characters, guys. We like the cute characters here. He's a shark, I think. Shark. And then I don't know what this lady is. Aquanaut. Which I guess we're gonna be whipping. All right, and then he just started whipping. Honestly, I've not played with this character yet. Oh, he gains a natural shield too. Oh. So this is like a DPS. I like it. Oh, what the hell? Oh. This guy might be able to control some of the randomness that I've been getting with the game. Which, you know, would be kind of nice, just because, again, like, I hate RNG, man. I guess then again, why do you play roguelike if you hate RNG? Okay, man, but I'm just saying. Oh, damn. I'm gonna go ground slam because I like ground slam. Oh, damn. This is what I'm saying. Like, you can definitely build your deck out, to say the least of things here. And dude, I'm starting to see the cards, man. I'm starting to see the way, the golden path. I mean, I guess we'll do this. Oh, I don't have enough money. I'm broke. Definitely this thing. That other fight is fucking... Again, it pisses me off sometimes. Can't really do much here. Do I want to save it so that this guy gains another 10? I think we do. Because the problem if we use both the shields is that he's going to take damage next turn. I want to minimize damage, basically. And then there's really nothing we can do here. Is it each turn? Yes. Well, the other shield's got to go away anyways. The thing is that this guy kind of becomes useless Fuck. We're not gonna be able to lethal, are we? No. Oh, nice! I definitely think it was smart to spread our turns, though, because, yeah, as you can probably tell, we took no damage. Oh! I love when the math works out, man. Oh, shit. Now the math is not going to work out. Oh, fuck. So basically, we got to kill this guy this turn, or else we're going to be in trouble. Oh! Just enough relief, though, baby. That's crazy. I mean, we gotta give this guy an ability that he can actually use per turn, because him not having any ability, this thing could be on any slot, so it doesn't matter who that person like gets, but God damn. I'm a simple man. When we go to the shops, man, like realistically speaking, I'm gonna choose a relic. And I'm gonna get the piggy, okay? Don't get it twisted. The piggy is a good good scaler. Oh, for me regarding shooter, I gotta admit, guys, I'm a Counter-Strike guy. Now, granted, I played so much Counter-Strike that we got the, what do you call it, the 6 week in a row basically of XP overfill, and I'm like now I'm scared to play it. Because it's like, oh, you played so much Counter-Strike, you must really like it. And then like I do, but at the same time though, can you not can you not just call me out like this, brother? Because you're calling me out. This guy, he's too dank. He's too dank. What rank did I get to? Currently, I think I am 15k. I gotta check it. I'm sorry. Awesome. Whatever. I'm 15k in Premiere. And my lowest rank in the regular matchmaking mode. I mean, it's honestly all over the place because, you know, every map has like their own elo. But yeah, so right now I have to either play on Face It because, well, what do you call it? It doesn't give me XP, so it kind of sucks though. I kind of don't want to be on Face It if I can avoid it, because I feel like the people on Face It, like they actually, they're more hardcore to say the least things here. No, it hasn't reset yet. Oh, I just wish my rank would reset, man. Or my streak would reset, because it looks like I'm a D-Gen gamer. I guess then again, I am kind of a D-Gen gamer, but you know, it would be nice if they don't know that I'm a D-Gen gamer. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I don't know when the last time you played, but in Counter-Strike 2, they separated all the maps to have their own elo. So that, I guess, you know, if you're garbage, if you're, you know, dog water on one map, you know, you could be like, oh, I don't want to play that map. Or, you know, if you don't want to play a particular map, you can also avoid that. Oh yeah, they change up a lot of things, honestly. I guess if we talk about the old system, I think it was 8K, something like that. I mean, it's still like, you know, we're still doing not that good. Well, I think we're about where I'm supposed to be, I guess. Yo, hold up. Roll that shit back. This guy only defense is the thing, so we gotta save that guy. But yeah, in terms of other shooters that I play though, another one that I play a lot of, it's actually probably second to Counter-Strike, is probably gonna be Arma. I know it's like, holy shit, you just went from arcade to like no, I mean it's still arcadey sorta. I do like myself some Arma. Holy shit, this guy gets shield every time damage gets done. Oh my god! That's crazy ass stuff, man. Oh my god, my guy's gonna get dicked on right now. Hold up. Let my man go! Yeah, the hell's goat. You see, this is where again, where I gotta preface that, what do you call it? I'm majorly, what you may call it, with Arma, only play like the, what you may call it, like the single player stuff, or the co-op VPVE. For me, I play a lot, when I'm in Arma, I play a lot of, what is it called? Fuck. Escape? Where like you basically you spawn on a map, you gotta loot some couple guns, and then you know you and a group of randos gotta figure out how to get out of an island. I play mostly the vanilla one. Gain 1 thing and gain 20 thing. Okay. This fish guy, I don't know how I feel about him. Yes, he's too expensive, man. God damn. I didn't even play Exile. I know there's a bunch of like RP servers that you can go into, or I guess in Exile it's like, I don't even know how you describe it, man. I guess it's like DayZ, except for it's not DayZ, right? These are all awful. Oh, shit. Okay, wait a minute. That's not as bad. Any Tazi? That one I tried playing, but I feel like with that particular one, you kind of need... Oh, man. What do I do? Oh, I guess I take out Bubble and then take this thing on. That one you need to play with friends with that one. what do you call it? So I was like, I can't convince my boys to play it because they're not so into hardcore. It's not that hardcore, but then again, you know, I have like over 1,000 hours in it, so like I kind of get the gist of it. I can't wait for Armor 4. I definitely think the limit with the like current Armor engine is, well, I mean, it's not really friendly with like PCs and stuff. Just because I feel like, you know, you can have a godly PC and it still runs like awful. What the hell is all this stuff, man? I'm scared. And because I'm scared, I'm gonna go fight the Raging Blob. And then we did play, I did play DayZ for like 1 day. It was the most traumatizing experience, I think, anybody who can start out with, man. Because my first day in DayZ, right? Well, I was playing with a buddy. First of all, you don't spawn in the same place. So like, what do you call it? Me and my buddy, we didn't know like where the hell we are. And you gotta go to a website to look up the map in order to figure out like where you are. So we basically spend the entire time separated from each other. So then the place that I spawned, there was a nice guy who was basically guiding me, but then a group of cannibals like came and ate the man, and I'm just sitting here being like, what the fuck is going on, man? I'm just sitting there being like, oh man, this guy's actually trying to help me. That's kind of nice. And then next thing you know, motherfucker got ate. I had a gun, but I didn't realize it had bullets in it, so I just ran away. To let the guy meet his fate, you know what I'm saying? So that was That was traumatizing, to say the least of things. Definitely a good introduction to DayZ, though. So yeah, that's my DayZ experience. And then after that, I never came back. I never gone back, man. I guess we want to kill the guy who buffs. Or who's buffing. And our turn. Why DayZ makes it so much easier? Does it? I'm not entirely sure. Wait, with this. So, I think that means. Let's cancel that real quick. I'm just gonna focus on lethal. I'm not entirely sure, because again, I only played DayZ once, and because, you know, like me and my buddy couldn't find each other the entire time, we just decided, you know, it's not worth it. Because I don't want to open up this map, figure out where he is, walk all the way over there. Maybe, possibly find him. Especially on a live server too, so you're like, you know, there's people in between, you know, like, they're cannibals, dog. They're cannibals. Ah, that definitely sounds much nicer. Hopefully you can also, hopefully there's a mod that also lets you pick your spawn too, which I think would be even nicer. Because yeah, trying to have to figure out where my homie is while wait, God, while other people are getting ate, not a fun time to say the least of things here. It was also funny though. So, like at the end of our play session, we managed to find each other, but we caused so much of a commotion that a bunch of zombies got to us. So, my friend, I managed to get up into like I managed to climb a ladder, which thank God zombies don't know how to climb ladders, man. Because if they do, that shit would be traumatizing to say the least of things. But I managed to get up on the ladder, and then my buddy couldn't get on the ladder, so he got ate out by zombies. So that character that I had, literally the only thing he can do now is, ooh, I'm actually gonna take some damage. Is commit the. Oh wait, I'm stupid. We would have been good. So the only thing I could have done is basically now just commit the Sudoku because, well, there's really nothing my guy can do. Look at this character. Well, that's only for that turn, though. Oh, I think that would be way more interesting. Because, you know, don't get me wrong, PvP is funny, but at the same time, though, I don't want to get ate by a bunch of cannibals. I mean, what are the probabilities, right? First day in, and then you just run into a group of cannibals? What are the probabilities in DayZ, bro? Okay, we definitely need defend. No, cap. It gives our guys something to do. But he's so busy already, man. Okay, we'll take defend, honestly, rather than this thing, which only works 1 out of 2 turns. I guess I'll give it to you? Yeah, I don't know what kind of build we're going. And then what other shooters did we play? I play a lot of the Metro series. We do have the latest Metro, but wait, God, I want to get I want to get an RTX card so that I can finally see what the craze about RTX is. Don't know if it's worth the wait, but I mean, I'm gonna be upgrading my PC anyways, so you know that as well. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I'm not upgrading my CSP until we nail like the next stable job. I think that's gonna be the more important thing here, Hunter. Yes, it is. Deal X times target, where X is the number of refreshes this turn. Ooh, that's kind of crazy. Okay, I'll buy it. I don't know where we're gonna use it, but why not? What other games do we read? Or I guess play. That's pretty much it, honestly, in terms of like the shooters. I also have a ghost game actually, Lecter. I know you say you want to see some ghost game. I don't know, man. But it's not what you call it. It's not the one that you talked about. I forgot what that one's called. Oh, damn. Okay, take you out. Put you in. What is it called? Damn. Not paranormal activities. Oh, I played the original Forest. Honestly, one of the goats. I definitely like the original Forest, to say the least things here. I wanted to jump into the is it still in early access? That was probably the main reason why I didn't want to jump into the game, because it was in early access. So I'm like, I don't really like early access, you know. I think we just take it slow. Just block it, brother. Get fucked, nerd. And oh yeah, yesterday we did crime simulator. I mean, it's an interesting little game. Oh, get fucked, nerd. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Yeah, whatever. Holy shit. And selling drugs, man? What the hell? I mean, I should not say. I mean, you know, like, I have over 1,000 hours in Arma, and all I did was fucking... what you may call it? All I did was play Escape. I really like Escape. Like, honestly, it's a really great... It's personally, for me, it's like one of the better game modes. Just because, you know, you're working together with a crew, right? In Arma, the Escape game mode, I mean, it's a co-op game mode, so what you may call it. The primary gist is that you try to escape an island. Why are you targeting my boy? Did I kill him? I don't think so. I don't think we have lethal. Yeah, that's not lethal. Damn, he's gonna take damage. Oh, that sucks. So close. Oh, that's very good though. I mean, honestly though, I mean that's really the way to victory, right? Like taming your first volcano, especially metal volcano. I feel like it's very mission critical to tame a metal volcano, especially early on. Just because it gets you that metal. I mean, you could always use lead, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of lead. Oh shit. Oh, shit! Damn, man. They're both good, man. This one. Damn. Oh, damn. That's really rough though. For me, gold or iron is definitely like the S tier, right? Gold you can make you can use that to make oxide, which you know it's cool, I guess. Iron you basically can use that to make infinite steel. But are you playing with the Space Out DLC or you're not playing with the? You're just playing with regular. Which reminds me, do you saw that they're coming up with another DLC, man? And I'm sitting here being like, come on, man, I'm not gonna catch up at this point. I only play it like once a year, man. I guess then again, that's kind of nice because it pads out my things that I want to work on, right? I want a relic. Ah, shit, I forgot. I don't think we have this one. Oh, wait, I think I totally forgot about a game mechanic, dude. Oh, yeah. Bruh. I'm dumb. You see, this is what happens if you skip the tutorial, man. I wanna die. Well, I guess then again, you live, you learn, as they say. Oh, we should definitely get that one, man. Hold up. I know I'm gonna need this. Shit. We should definitely get Simmer. I think we should get that. We should combine this. No, none of gold. Hell yeah, bro. Okay, this is where, you know, the game gets really dank, to say the least of things here. I really like card games. Honestly, I think it's like the second thing that I will play. For the most part, I stick to my lane, you know, for the most part. I play, you know, colony sims and stuff like that. But on the off occasion where like you find a card game, it's like it's really nice, it's really fun. Though I wonder how AoE is supposed to work with this thing. There's another game. It's not really a card game, but it scratches like a similar itch. Is for the king. Oh, you heard that one? You basically play as a group of 3 dudes, try to stop an evil wizard from taking over a kingdom. I mean, I don't think we're gonna be able to make a better deck, honestly. Kinda sucks to say that, but it's true. That's oh, I mean, it's not OD because we're not gonna be able to attack anything, but you know, still pretty good though. Only took 1 damage. Okay, well, you know, that's just gonna happen either way though. Okay, so you do this. Oh, dude! I just realized the synergy. Oh, but not enough mana. No! That's painful. So the thing is that this lady is gonna be permanently weak, but what do you call it? It's gotta be alright. 15 damage. I need you to chill, bro. Okay, no one takes any damage. Good. Oh. Oh yeah, so there's another DLC coming. Looks like they're introducing. All right, all good. Thank you for dropping by. I'll probably be well, depending on how this run goes, this will probably be the last thing we do today. Getting back into the swing of things, to say the least of things here. I don't know how many more demos we're gonna be doing. I mean, I have like a lot of demos that I want to go through, to say the least of things here. So, wait, caught. Do keep an eye out. We'll probably play the Ghost game probably this weekend. Just because I'll have, actually, I don't even know, because Thanksgiving is around the corner, actually. So I might be in a food coma now that I think about it. So we might not make any major plays, to say the least of things here, because I'll probably be busy with family events for Thanksgiving. But what you call it, after Thanksgiving we should be back on schedule with whatever game we're doing next. Actually, I know what game we're doing next. We're going to be doing Battle Bros. Oh, I seen a little bit of that. Oh, that has a demo? Say no more. I'm a simple man. I've seen a little bit of that too. That might be interesting. You know, just to play. I mean, I'm always free. You know, a demo, right? At the end of the day, you know, it's free. You get to experience the different types of games, and it's a fun old time. Since I'm also looking to have little short-lived streams, but I'll look into it. If it's on Steam, especially if it's on Steam too, makes my life 10,000 times easier. But it's definitely going to go on the list, though. We have a billion demos, man. I really got to play through this thing. I'll play it through it one at a time. And so far, I'm enjoying... I guess then again, you know, why would you download a demo where you don't enjoy it, right? That is true. But I'm enjoying it so far. And honestly, I do like a shorter bite size, what you may call it, demo. Rather than playing like long form of game. So this is pretty nice. I don't think you really need to do that, but you know, why not? But now I gotta increase this lady's deeps. Can I make it free, I wonder? I don't think so. No, auto battlers. I always wanted to get into auto battlers. I just never do, just because just like, ugh. But okay, I'll check it out. And it got an interesting art. I'm more of a music guy. If it has good music, I'm fucking in, bro. I don't care what kind of game it is. If we got good music, we're in. I'm a sucker for good music, okay? It's true. So this guy's attacking me right now. I can drop a tactical nuke. We'll miss lethal. Oh, but we won't miss a lethal with this guy. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna lethal your ass. Ah. Well, the deck just works, Todd. I definitely think Rage, especially in particular with this boss, it is so good, dude. I don't want to lethal this guy, though. Okay, good. The reason being is because we want to build up more Rage. I mean, because of the fact that we're doing 50% less damage, it's actually kind of crazy, too. Probably not the best. Actually, I'm stupid. We should not have done the taunt thingy. We should have waited until the taunt. We should have We should have waited for the taunt. Oh shit! What? You really died to a taunt? Oh no! That triggered this one a little bit prematurely, to say the least of things here. We were not prepared. You were not Lord, prepare! Will you do damage when you get shields? Oh, I lied. Shit, our DPS is not there, dude. Okay, that's really bad. So I can give you 20. Okay, now you get the thing. 40, 16, 32. So we don't need to do this. All right, Lecter, you have a good night, buddy. Quick caught. I'll check out the auto battler probably. I mean, if it's a short one, we could probably do it tomorrow. I just don't. I want to save like the longer streams. Well, right now it's kind of unfortunate, right? Because again, Thanksgiving's around the corner, so you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait till next week probably for your ghost game. Unless I want to do, what day is it right now? Today's Monday. We'll do the auto battler tomorrow, and then I guess for Wednesday we'll have a longer stream, and then we're gonna play the ghost game, and then then we're gonna go to Thanksgiving week and what you call it? Enjoy Thanksgiving, and then we're gonna come back. Is how it's gonna go. I mean, I could also stream on Thanksgiving, but I'm like, why not just have them chill? You know what I'm saying? I legitimately don't know how this deck works. I'm just pressing buttons at this point. And you know what? It's working! Holy. Oh my god. Yeah, we missed lethal. That feels kind of rough. Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! Okay, good. Bro, how are you dying to, like, buffs? Okay, good. I didn't want lethal this turn because we kind of need to save the lethal thing time. Oh, what? Oh, can I heal lethal you by any chance? The most disrespectful way to kill somebody. All right. Stage 3. Damn, this thing might not need any block, man. I'm looking at the DPS, man. Okay, I mean it's not that bad. We still take damage, but like the damage and the grand things and things, not that bad, bro. I kind of like it. Again, like every deck has like its own like unique play style, I guess, which makes it very, for me, interesting. Just because at the end of the day, you get to pick, I guess, how your deck does or what your deck does. Jesus Christ, man. I've gotten to a point where I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons, which is probably not the best thing you can do, especially for your decks. Oh my god, really? Oh shit, I'm dumb. I should have done this first. What is triggering that? I have no idea. It must be this. Well, either way, I just tapped his cheeks. Let's go! We take the dumpskis here. Yeah, I mean, rage really worked like well against this enemy type though. I don't know if we did better or worse than the last run, but my golly, does it just works, man. It just works. What do you call it? But yeah, you know, again, a very fun, unique arc style. Oh, damn! Oh, damn! Holy, dude. I mean, I feel like for the future of this run, maybe, I don't know, maybe that's good. Especially since we're gonna be refreshing a lot. But yeah, I mean, that's been Dimensionals. Again, I really think overall, my piece or my opinion is that it's a very good game. Would recommend. And you know, again, the demo is on Steam, and the game currently is out on early access. So you know, make your choice on that. But for now, though, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. My name's been Hunter OG. If I don't see you next time for some more gaming, then just have a good day, good night, morning, afternoon, or wherever you are. Just be safe, and we'll catch everybody later on that.